Good afternoon. Welcome to a marketing moment with Connie and Brittany. We are going to start doing this marketing moment on a weekly basis to bring to you some really handy quick marketing tips that you can take and run with. As you know, we sent out a recent survey and we really appreciate those of you who gave us some really valuable feedback. So we're going to take that information and run with it. And what we've decided to do is craft it into these little mini marketing moments that we can bring to you to give you some handy tips. Like today, we are going to concentrate on Instagram, the value of Instagram and what it can bring to your business. And Brittany here has a few tips for you. So take it away, Brittany, and share with us some good stuff.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining with us. We're really looking forward to these talks every week. Like Connie said, the gear for these talks is really just to keep you informed, to talk through maybe some tools or some items that you guys want to hear. And one of the big things that we saw in the survey was Instagram. And it's great. I'm glad that you guys want to talk about Instagram. It's a great way to get out in front of potential clients. I feel like it's an untapped resource where a lot of people really aren't using it. So we do have some people on here, Connie. We have 6 people watching us live, which is awesome. I know you guys are probably expecting Dennis. With the weather, we couldn't get him in the same place as us. So he will be answering your questions in a later live. But like Connie said, I'm here to talk to you about Instagram. So the first couple things I want to tell you about Instagram, 2 things really. Instagram is a great place to be because what Instagram has basically done is they've tried to recreate all social media platforms. And if you've been on Instagram recently, you'll see they have live, just like Connie and I are doing on Facebook. They have Instagram Reels, which is kind of like TikTok. They've got your posts, which is just like Facebook. And then they've also got your story feed, which is like Snapchat because it goes away in 24 hours. So it's got a lot of different elements from different social media platforms, and they're really trying to take over that space. So that being said, I want to give you 6 tips to start your Instagram off going well. Number 1 is hashtags. So I know a lot of you have asked me in the past about hashtags. How do I find hashtags? What hashtags should I be using? So what I want to tell you is in a post, you can have up to 30 hashtags in a post. In a story, you can have 10. We're not really going to focus on the story right now. I'm going to focus on the actual post. What you really want to do is find 2 to 3 hashtags that have a lot of searches. What I mean is if you search that hashtag, you have a lot of different content. It's being searched. There's a lot of people that are posting in it. Number 2, you also want to have hashtags that are for you and your business as well as your niche, your area. So what I can tell you is there's an app that I really like, and I wrote it down because I always forget what the name of it is, even though it's easy. It's called Hashtag Expert. You can download that app, put in a hashtag that you want to write, basically. Like let's just say we use Pensacola Realtor. It'll tell you all the hashtags that are being used. The higher will be at the top, and you can see the analytical data on who's actually searching those hashtags and how many people are. So hashtags, very important in your post and in your story. Number 2 is using the carousel feature on Instagram. Instagram gives you great organic traffic if you're allowing people to stay on Instagram. So what I mean is the whole point of Instagram is we want people to spend more time on Instagram. So they're going to give you a better score if you're allowing people to spend more time on Instagram. So what I mean is use a carousel. You can have up to 10 photos in a carousel. And a lot of you are going to say, well, Brittany, how am I going to get 10 photos in one post? Like, that's a lot. I can barely post one. Let me tell you this. So we're all human beings. I'm sure it took you 6 or 7 photos to get your perfect one. So show them that. Put your perfect one first. Put, this is like Instagram worthy, right? And then the second one is like, hey, that was my blooper. And number 3 was maybe another statistic, right? Or use BrandServe. Go into BrandServe, download some photos, download some collateral there, and post that on Instagram. Or you can also use In Touch, right? Maybe you have some flyers that you can post. We've got tools that can help you with posting. Another great asset that we have on desk is MarketQuest V2. You could use that. Connie, do you think you could post 10 photos in one post?
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Like we could totally make that fun.
I mean, especially if you're using the program like Listing Concierge, the photographer comes out, he gives you a link, you've got more than 10 photos.
Absolutely.
So,
that's great. That didn't even look at that. That's why we have you, Connie. She gets paid the big bucks. I know. So you could do your 10 photos on Listing Concierge and then link in the comments or in your post description. Follow my other account on Facebook, or you could link the website to Connie's point. And the one thing I want to tell you is you don't have to come up with a caption for every 10 photos. It's one caption for your carousel, which is awesome. You can do that. Number 3, comment on other amazing people in our industry. So what I want to say is even competitors, right? So go to competitors that have 10,000 plus followers. Go to a competitor broker, be it one of the ones in our area, and go like their stuff and follow. See what they're doing. I always encourage you to look at your competition. But what I'm telling you to do is turn on that follow button and also their post so you can see it first, and go into the comments. Look at who's commenting on these competitors' posts and answer to them, right? Tell them that you're in a similar space, that you do exactly what this competitor does. Comment to them back. Sometimes those competitors are just posting content and they're not even engaging with those comments. So be that person that engages. You can steal some people from that. Number 4, find like-minded people. That's easy in our industry, right? We have affiliates, our title companies, Sunbelt Title, our GRA people. What you could do is partner with them, follow them on Instagram, and go live together. Just like I'm going live today with Connie, we could have gone live on our Instagrams. Her followers would have seen my content because we'd be interacting together, as well as my followers would be seeing Connie's content. So maybe they need a lender, or maybe they need a realtor. You never know. So use that leverage that we have with our partnerships to go live together. And even if you're not using GRA and Sunbelt, maybe it's another realtor. Maybe you guys have someone that's moving from a specific targeted area, from California maybe. Go on live with a realtor from Los Angeles. Maybe there's people that want to move to Florida that need a realtor, and you're that realtor. So there's a lot of things that we could do to really maximize your exposure on Instagram, but one of them is using your affiliates and your people that you already know in your sphere. Number 5, create a reel. So this one is scary for a lot of people. Video is scary. I know it is. I promise you it's not as scary as it seems. But Instagram actually recently just launched Reels, which is very similar to TikTok. So when you see a reel, you usually think of something very funny and clever. Just know you don't have to be funny and clever, right? We're not all funny. I'm not super funny. I think I'm funny, but I know I'm really not that funny. But it doesn't have to be funny, right? What you could do is you could actually just do one where you're like pointing 1,000,000 times to a screen, maybe not 1,000,000, maybe 10, and do the first, so I would point here, right? And then I would point here, then I could point there. And then after I go to publish the video, it lets you edit it. And when you edit it, you can actually put like maybe tips for first-time home buyers. And when I point to the first one, it says, call your lender. The second one is, don't go buy a car after you're trying to get pre-approved, right? Then the third one is, make sure you have this. So you could do something informative like that. It doesn't have to be funny or witty. It doesn't have to be dancing. If you like to dance, hey, dance, right? I mean, you don't know. We have Cat Daddy here. We're at the Pensacola location right now. And Cat Daddy would be cool to do some like little, what does he play?
Bluesy
Blues music. Yeah, so it could be funny or it could just be informative. So use Reels. Instagram is always going to give you a better score when you're using their most up-to-date technology, and Reels is one of them. So even if your Reel is just informative, you're going to get a better score and you're going to get in front of people more than you would with just your following. So use that. Go search on Instagram Reels, take a look at them. You're going to see a lot of people do the pointy thing that I was just telling you about. And you'll probably get it better than what I was trying to visualize here with pointing at Connie. Last but not least, number 6, Instagram guides. So this one is really cool. I was listening to a podcast today and this guy was telling us about guides. So we can really use this hyper locally in our local community. Get with a restaurant. Maybe it's your favorite restaurant in your area that you farm, or maybe it's your favorite place to shop, right? We have some local shopperies around here, or a boutique. Tag them in a guide and say, best place in Pensacola to get catfish is here. Best place in Pensacola to get a massage is here. Best place in Pensacola to get your night on the town outfit is here. Tag them in this guide and they will share it on their stories, which will also get you seen because they're sharing your post on their story, which is going to bring followers to your page. So just some easy tips and tricks Two other things that I really want to highlight as well is if you don't have a link tree in your bio on Instagram, you can only have one web link in your Instagram bio. Linktree allows you to link other things. Check it out. And then number 2, Canva for your highlights. If you haven't used Canva before, I highly encourage you go look at Canva. There's some great things to help you maximize your Instagram.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Brittany. Now, that was a lot, and especially if you're new to the company, don't fret. We have a lot of tools, and we're going to help you, and we're going to explain each tool to you. We have lots of training. Check out Sales Pro on the desk to make sure you're taking the training that's done by my peer. I have 4 other field marketing managers here in the state of Florida. All 5 of us together are giving weekly trainings. There's multiple trainings each week. And then Brittany and I will also be coming in to your offices giving you trainings that you can request. So let us know in the comments what you want more of. That's what we're here to do. We want to listen to you, give you what you need, and then we're going to bring you more than what you even know you need yet, because we got a lot of tools. It can be overwhelming, but we're going to take it step by step. We're going to break it down. So we're going to eat the entire elephant one piece at a time.
Eat the
so
entire elephant.
So hang with us. Hang with us, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do it in a very great way. So happy Monday. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we certainly look forward to seeing you next week.
Absolutely. And we will link the video in our YouTube at the comments. You'll be able to you'll be able to rewatch this. Just I was trying to replay in my brain. You'll be able to rewatch this, the replay if you didn't catch us live. And then of course at our YouTube channel, which I will link in the comments. Let us know what you want to hear about next week. We did get some feedback on the survey, but if you liked the Instagram and want to go deeper, we can. Or if there's something else that you really want us to talk about, we'd love to. Hope you have a great Monday. Do something nice for somebody, and let's keep the Gulf Coast in our purse today.
That's it. Take care. Bye-bye.